In the previous session, we discussed about a small activity of drawing different right angle triangles and comparing the ratios of opposite side and hypotenuse, similarly adjacent side and hypotenuse. We got that in all these similar right angle triangles, opposite side by hypotenuse is same, and similarly adjacent side by hypotenuse are also same. The ratios are same. So from this activity, it is now clear that the values of the trigonometric ratios of an angle do not vary with the lengths of the sides of the triangle if the angle remains the same. Observe this triangle once again. Here, there is no change in the angle, that is A. If we change the lengths also, there won't be change in the ratios. That's the main concept. That's the main conclusion from this activity. So the trigonometric ratios of an angle does not change with the lengths of the sides of the triangle. This is the main concept for the trigonometric ratios. So we have hypotenuse, opposite side and adjacent side. What are the different ratios we are getting from them? Opposite side by adjacent side we are getting. Opposite by hypotenuse we are getting. Adjacent by hypotenuse. Next, opposite side by adjacent side. And we get another 3 by taking the reciprocal of these 3. So totally we are getting 6 ratios from all these 3 sides, isn't it? So we give some names for these ratios. So they are defined with some names: opposite side by hypotenuse, adjacent side by hypotenuse, opposite by adjacent. They are given some names. The ratio of the sides of a right angle triangle are called trigonometric ratios. 3 common trigonometric ratios are the sine, cosine, and tangent. We represent sine SINE as SIN, cosine as cos, and shortcut of tangent is tan. In order to remember these trigonometric ratios easily, we use the word SOHCAHTO. SOHCAHTO. This is just a word to remember trigonometric ratios, that's all. So let us see what is the definition of sine A. Let us consider this triangle. Let me enlarge this. Yeah. So trigonometric ratios, sine, cos, tan. Let us see these 3 first basic trigonometric ratios. These 3 basic trigonometric ratios. Consider a right angle triangle and let this angle be theta, and this is hypotenuse opposite to 90 degrees, and opposite to theta, the side opposite to theta is opposite side, and the side adjacent to theta is this one, green side. Okay, green side is an adjacent side, blue side is an opposite side, and red side is an hypotenuse. Clear? So in order to define sine theta, what word we are using? SOHCAHTO, sine theta, opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse, ka. What is tan theta? Opposite side by adjacent side, ta. So SOHCAHTO. This only gives us to remember sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta definitions. And if we take the reciprocals, the reciprocal of sine theta is cosecant theta, reciprocal of cos theta is secant theta, and reciprocal of tan theta is cot theta. So let me minimize this. So sine, what is the definition of sine? Sine of an angle is defined as the ratio of the side opposite to the angle to the hypotenuse. So what is sine theta or sine A? Opposite side by hypotenuse. So what is cos theta? Cos of an angle is defined as a ratio of the side adjacent to that angle to the hypotenuse. So cos theta is equal to how much? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tangent. Tangent of an angle is defined as a ratio of side opposite to that angle to the side adjacent to that angle. So what is tan theta? Tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. These ratios are very basic to trigonometry. So sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. This is all about trigonometric ratios. This is all about trigonometric ratios. Let us move to our textbook problems. Let us check the first one. So what is the first one? What they gave? Given AC is equal to 13 centimeters. Observe the figure. BC is equal to 5 centimeters. What is this triangle? It's a right angle triangle. By observing the right angle triangle, immediately we have to remember one theorem. So what is that theorem? Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, what we can say? Hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. What is hypotenuse here? AC. What is other two sides? BC and AB. So BC square plus BA square. So what is AC square? 13 square is equal to 5 square plus BA square. So what is BA square? 13 square minus 5 square. How we simplify this, ma? Give response. How we simplify this? 13 square minus 15 square. A square minus B square. A minus B into A plus B. Isn't it? So that is equal to 1. So what is this? 13 minus 5.
140.
8. 8 into 18. How we write this? 16 into 9. Isn't it? So 3 into 4. That is 12 square. So BA square is equal to 12 square. So what about BA? BA is equal to 12. BA is equal to 12. So we have a right angle triangle. Sorry. Yeah. We have a right angle triangle. What they gave? They gave right angle at B. Right angle at B. And what is hypotenuse? AC 13 centimeters. And what is AB? 5 centimeters. And what is BC? Now we got, what is that? 13 centimeters, isn't it? What they asked us to find sin C, cos C, tan C. So let us consider an angle C. This is the angle. Okay, C. So for angle C, what is the opposite side, ma? Opposite side. Give response, ma. Opposite side for C is AB. Very good. AB is equal to how much? 5 centimeters. What is an adjacent side for C?
BC.
For C is BC is equal to how much? 12 centimeters. Isn't it? Okay. Now let us find sin C. Let us find sin C. Sin C. What is the formula for sin C? Opposite side to C, opposite side to angle C, divided by hypotenuse. isn't it? So what it is opposite side? 5 by 12. Clear? So let us find cos C. What is cos C, ma? Adjacent side to angle C by hypotenuse. By hypotenuse. So what is adjacent side here? Adjacent side is BC. What is hypotenuse here? AC. So what is the value, ma? What is the value here?
12 by 13.
12 by? No. See here in sine C, what is the hypotenuse, ma? Hypotenuse is
13.
not 12, no?
12 by 13. 1 by 2.
Yeah, here we write opposite side. What is opposite side? AB. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is AC. So what is opposite side, ma? 5 by 13,
By
isn't
12.
it?
13. Yes.
Yeah. In this case, BC. What is BC? 12 by 13. Clear? Now, let us find tan C. What is tan C, ma? Tan C is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. That's a definition, isn't it? Opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side? AB. What is adjacent side? BC. So
BC.
what is its value? 5 by?
5 by 12.
That's all. Okay. So whenever a triangle is given, we have to check whether all the sides are given or not. If only 2 sides are given, we have to find the third side by using Pythagoras theorem. If you got the 3 sides, it's very easy to identify what is opposite side and what is adjacent side and what is hypotenuse. So take sine C as opposite side by adjacent hypotenuse. What is cos? Adjacent by hypotenuse. What is tan? Opposite side by adjacent side. And there are no units for sine, cos, tan. Why? What's the reason? Since they are ratios, isn't it? Opposite side is equal to 5 centimeters. Adjacent side is equal to 12 centimeters. But for sine C, there is no unit. Is it clear, ma? Shall we move to the next problem? Is my voice clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we move to the next problem?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the next problem? Read out. In a triangle XYZ, angle Y is right angle. Read out, ma.
In right angle triangle XYZ, angle Y is right angle. XZ is equal to 17 centimeters and YZ is equal to 15 centimeters. Then find sin X, cos Z, tan X.
And tan X. So, see, we have given a right angle triangle. So, second problem, what they gave, given a right angled triangle. Okay, what is that? A, B, C. We have a right angle at B. They gave hypotenuse is 13 centimeters and BC, sorry, this is not the question, no? This is not the question. Let me erase that. Okay, given. What they given? They have given XYZ is a right angle triangle. That's the previous one. Okay. So right angle at Y. So XYZ is a right angle triangle. Isn't it? What is XZ, ma? Hypotenuse, what they gave? 17 centimeters. What is YZ? YZ is 15 centimeters. And what we have to find? We have to find XY. How we find XY?
Pythagoras theorem.
By Pythagoras theorem, very good. by Pythagoras theorem, what we can say? Hypotenuse square, xz square is equal to side square plus side square. So 17 square is equal to how much? Xy square plus 15 square. So from this, what is xy square? 17 square minus 15 square. It's nothing but 17 minus 15 into 17 plus 15. What is 17 minus 15 mark? 2. What is 17 plus 15? 32. So 32 2s is 64. How we can write 64? This is 8 square, isn't it? Okay. So what is xy?
xy is equal to 8
xy is equal to how much? 8 centimeters.
centimeters.
Here, let us write 8 centimeters. Okay, we got all the angles. What we have to find? We have to find sin x, cos z, tan x. So, to find sin x, to find sin x, to find sin x. So, what is the formula for sin x? What is the formula for sin x, Maha? Opposite side to
x by hypotenuse.
opposite
X
side
by hypotenuse.
to angle x. Very good. By hypotenuse. Okay. So what is an opposite side to angle x? Tell me, ma. Why is it?
Y z.
Isn't it? Yeah. And what is hypotenuse? Xz.
17 centimeters.
So what is yz? 15 centimeters divided by what is xz? 17 centimeters.
17 centimeters.
So what is the sin x, ma? Sin x is equal to how much? 15 by 17. That's all. Okay. Let us move to the next part. So what they asked, let me minimize this.
Cos z.
Cos z. Okay. What they ask cos z. To find cos z. What is the formula for cos z?
Opposite side to adjacent side to z.
Yeah.
By hypotenuse.
Adjacent side to angle x. Sorry, to angle z.
Angle z, ma'am.
By hypotenuse, isn't it? So what is adjacent side to angle z? We have to consider this angle z. What is adjacent side? Yz, isn't it?
YZ.
Divided by hypotenuse, it's xz. So what is yz, ma'am? 15 divided by 17. Therefore, cos z is equal to how much? 15 by 17. Clear?
7.
So let us move to the third one. What is the third one, ma'am?
Tan x.
To find tan
Tan
x.
x.
To find tan x. So what's the formula for tan x?
Opposite side to x by adjacent side to x.
Opposite side to angle x to adjacent side to angle x. So what is opposite side to angle x? You have to give response. Why is it?
YZ.
Yeah. What is adjacent side to angle x? Is it 17 or 8?
YX. 8 centimeters YX.
Yeah, xy we have to take. Since this is a hypotenuse, we have to take this. So what is that adjacent side? xy. So what is yz? 15 by 8.
15 centimeters. 8 centimeters.
Therefore, tan x is equal to how much, ma? 15 by 8. That's all. Clear? So this is how we find different trigonometric ratios if the sides are given. Again, I am repeating for all these models. If two sides of a right angle triangle are given, we have to find the third side by Pythagoras theorem first. Later, we have to find the trigonometric ratios. For sine, it is opposite side by hypotenuse. For cos, adjacent side by hypotenuse. For tan, opposite side by adjacent side. For different angles, they will have different opposite and adjacent sides, isn't it? For x, opposite side is xyz. For z, opposite side is xy, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, you try the third problem, ma. You try the third problem. Let me show that. In a triangle PQR with right angle at Q, the value of angle P is X. PQ is 7 centimeters, QR is equal to 24 centimeters. Then find sin X and cos X. Can you try this problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let us take this for assignment. They have given a right angle triangle. They gave PQ and QR. How many sides they gave?
2 sides.
2 sides they gave. So what is the first step? What we have to do?
Pythagoras theorem.
By applying Pythagoras theorem, we have to find the third side. If all the 3 sides are known, it's very easy for us to find sin x and cos x. What is sin x, ma'am?
Sin x is equal to opposite side to x by
Hypotenuse. Very good. What is cos x?
adjacent side to x by hypotenuse.
Adjacent side to angle x by hypotenuse. Very good. So you all of you try this third problem. From do this. In the next class, we will discuss the remaining problems. Okay, ma'am.